Welcome back. This week we're going to be starting on a 2019 Mustang Bullitt. It's got 600 miles on it and it's getting everything. Hopefully we're going to be at that 1,500 horsepower number. It's going to start with an RGR long block, a Hellion twin turbo kit. We're doing a 4 triple pump fuel system to support that, T56 swap, carbon drive shaft, and then get a tune on it. On a build like this, when we have this much going on, the first thing we're going to do is get it racked and basically split the car into two. We're going to take the entire drive line out. That way we can have lots of room to make sure we get everything done clean and as fast as possible. What splitting the car in two is going to allow is us to basically work on everything we need to get to, without actually being around the car, around the fenders. It makes assembling everything a lot easier, a lot cleaner. You can pay a little bit more attention to all the details. So after we split the car into two, pull the drive line out of it, the original long block will get pulled out of it and that one will get swapped in. With this many parts and changes to the factory configuration, there's always something that needs to be done, fabricated, or some sort of hurdle that we got to overcome and still make it look good, not just functional. So we're going to start ripping this thing apart.
Well, since my camera guy took forever to get here this morning, motor's out of the car, get it off the cradle, get on the engine stand, get her stripped down, and basically start putting a built short block, put the heads back on, start setting up a twin turbo kit, go back in with the car.
What am I doing? I'm just trying to keep him organized in like one space, because he's kind of like bouncing off the walls all the time.
Oh, don't run off later. No, I'm cleaning and organizing stuff. Yes, sir. Put that right there. I will put the stuff I'm not using in it and marking it that way. Non-used. Go and take them.
Oh, I'm definitely gonna.
Can't get rough with shit. This is finesse.
So Mike got the engine installed, the turbo manifolds on, the RPS triple disc clutch, and T56 Magnum in. So I think this is the first time we've had a customer that specifically said, pin the gates shut, I want to see what these turbos will do. So for those of you who've never heard that, basically what we're going to do is put as much air pressure on the top of the wastegates and let the turbos flow as much air as they physically can. We just did a similar build to this with a blue GT350 that made 1430 to the rear wheels. So I anticipate this will be 1500, 1600 plus if the turbos actually make the power that they're supposed to. So far the install's been really smooth. The only issue that we have ran into is this has a Stida tubular K-member and it has some tow hooks in the front section of it, and we had to modify that to clear the charge piping. We have to install the plasma man intake, throttle body, onboard air. We have the fuel system installed and finish the front end of the car. So all that's left really on it is the button up, finishing everything up, have to finish top end up, put the intake on it, hook all the fuel lines up to the intake once that's final installed, and then obviously it'll go on the dyno, it'll get a bunch of street miles on it. So once all that's done, we'll have 100 or so miles on it worth of tuning and drivability, and just check over, make sure the car's perfect.
We're hitting traction limits on the tires on this car on the roller dyno. We hit about 5,000 RPM. We were at 685 foot-pounds of torque already, 13 pounds of boost on gate, and we blew the tires off the dyno completely.
On OEM tires, really wasn't having it. Went over to DSX Tuning, borrowed Dave's dyno, and I started making some rips, making pretty good power, but we ended up running into a few little issues with the fuel system, so I brought it back to the shop. Started noticing some discrepancies with the fuel system as far as pressures go, so we ended up bringing the car back to the shop, revising and rerouting the fuel system. So yeah, car ended up making just a little over 1,500 horsepower on 26 pounds of gate pressure.
Scott's here now. He's out with Mike getting his initial impression of the car, checking it over, seeing the install and the twin turbo setup.
You cannot hold first or second gear once it gets there. It on those tires.
Right.
It'll go red line faster than you, before you can comprehend what happened.
What's going on?
Yeah.
So Scott just got back with Mike. O'Grady's going over the boost leash now with him, how to go over it, change settings. On a car like this, you don't want to just jump straight into it. You can go through with the boost leash and make ramps, as far as boost ramps go, by time or by gear. That'll help him be able to use the car, depending on how confident he is with it, for the road or track surface. So Mike's helping Scott now load up all of his parts, load up his car. He seems really happy with it. So that wraps up this build. Mike's out there helping Scott load his car and his parts up. If you want to see more of what we've got going on in the shop, make sure you subscribe. And as always, leave a hateful comment.